Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Ys 8. We are finally at the base of the mountain. We are at the big tree and the ruins and I see a save point up ahead. But I think it's going to be a new camp of ours. And you know what happens when we get to a new camp? We sleep, we dream. And I'm suspecting we're going to dream of a very nice girl named Dana. So let's move on ahead. And that's also the reason why I stopped the episode right there where I did last time, because I didn't want to go into that and the scene might activate straight away and we'll be busy for another 15 to 20 minutes, so just a slight precaution. Unless I'm wrong, but we'll see that right away. Are you thinking about those old buildings and the giant tree, Adol? The tree is different from the ones we saw in the Great Valley, but it's definitely very old. That I'm certain of. I don't think we can get down there from here. Agreed. We'll have to find some other way around. But based on what we saw from the summit, we're heading into a relic of an ancient era. Perhaps we should set up camp here and get some rest. Ah, that's a good idea. This spot seems plenty safe. I have no issues with that. Neither have I. Like I said, I kinda expected it. Those ruins and that giant tree definitely resembles the one Adol saw in his dreams. Adol told the others about the strange dreams he has been having since he arrived at the island. Ah, so it's looks like a place you dreamed up. I've had experience like that before. And this girl, Dana, has been present in all of your dreams too. This doesn't seem like a typical case of paramnesia. Paramnesia? If the Falcom is any indications, you're awfully not making this up. But I also don't know what to make of it either. We might learn more once we arrive at the ruins. But to get there, we have to pass fully exposed through an open field. The number of primordials we'll encounter will increase significantly. Ah, we've got a long road ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, so let us all get some rest tonight.
Father, where are you?
Is that Laxia? That would be a text I would expect Ricotta to say, because she misses her father. And there it is. Dana time. A messenger from the royal family? What happened when I was away?
Yes.
Yes, I told the messenger that you were away on a pilgrimage, but she insisted it was urgent, so the High Priestess took care of it. I understand. Could you summon the High Priestess? Oh, certainly, my lady. Pardon me, Your Eminence. High Priestess Olga is already here. There was no need to summon her after all. You are dismissed. Oh, as you wish, my lady. I've never seen you so flustered, Olga. What's going on? Dana, have you been informed of the messenger sent by the royal family? Yes, just now. She came bearing a message from the Queen herself. Her Majesty Queen Elaine has decided to abdicate the throne due to her old age. I knew she was planning to abdicate. I didn't think it would happen so soon. The Queen is the head of state, while the Maiden is the leader of the established faith. They must work in tandem with one another so that Eternia prosperity is preserved. It is important that we establish a good relationship with the next queen. Then the reason the messenger came was... Yes, we have an audience with the new queen before she is revealed to the public. We must depart for Aegeus at once. Ooh, we're gonna meet the new queen. So, are we gonna get a little bit exploration time? Or are we gonna go directly to our goal? Because we had a little taste of it last time. Aegis, the royal capital. I really want to explore these grounds.
The capital is bustling with activity as always. Hey, Olga, do we still have time before our audience?
Yes, we're to appear this evening. Why do you ask?
How can I fulfill my duty as Maiden of the Great Tree without knowing the lives of the people?
She just wants an excuse to slouch off. Definitely. But I don't mind. It's giving me what I want, so yeah.
Really now? You know how important today is. Can't you stay put just this once?
Nope.
But right now is the perfect time. With the people about to receive a new queen, I want to know what's on their minds right now. Even if I only catch a glimpse, I still think that glimpse is worth knowing.
You've actually thought about this. Very well. Just be at the palace before dusk.
Thank you, Olga.
I was going to confine you to a guest room once we arrived at the palace, but I'm sure you would just tie some sheets together and climb out the window.
Yeah, she probably would.
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't do that again.
Right, of course. A well-behaved maiden like you would never resort to childish tricks to escape her confines.
Nothing gets past you, huh?
I'm sure I don't need to worry about you, but stay out of trouble all the same. And if trouble should happen to find you, call for me at once.
We will,
Don't
no
go
worry.
sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Understand?
I understand. Well then, I'll be off now.
Alright, exploration is a go. Alright, so Dana's here, level 43. And we have story, and story. I think this one is gonna be the main one to continue the main of the story. And I think these three are probably some of those minds she wanted to hear, because she wants to know what people are thinking right now with the dawn of a new queen. So those are probably these three spots off. Just creating a situation for us to do so. This stupa is the most powerful essence tower in all of Eternia. It was built during the reign of our first king, and it still stands to this day. I'm glad I went on this pilgrimage and saw the symbol of the kingdom's eternal prosperity. Yes, that's why I want to explore this thing. Aegis is one of the leading cities in the land. A lot of travelers get lost coming here. For sightseeing, I recommend the East District. They have an active bazaar every day, and it is definitely worth your while. In the West District, you might enjoy visiting a variety of craftsmen and artisans. Either way, there's a lot to see. You should definitely check it out. You know, I don't believe I've seen the princess all that often. She hardly ever attends any of the ceremonies. I wonder what she's like. Yeah, I heard the princess was studying abroad or something. I've heard rumors about her, but I've never actually seen her in person. Ooh. So it's not only new to me, it's also new to the people in this country. Now we want to talk to you.
Well,
My goodness, are you the Maiden of the Great Tree? I'm so honored to meet you. This must be a blessing from the Great Tree. Yes, may the blessings of the Great Tree be upon you as always. And you're welcome. The martial art competition the other day was a sight to behold. Especially the final match when Chief Guard Dran went up against Alton, the Whispering Blade. I've never seen such a display of swordsmanship and essence skill. I was glued to my seat the whole time. Oh, crops from the north, eh? Looks at all those lush wheat. I've never seen such an enormous fruit. We definitely had a good harvest this year. I can't wait to get my hands on some. Check out this here harvest. Let's see how fresh these crops are. We've only got the freshest produce from this year's harvest to sell. We gotta make sure we sell everything. Our family's back home is depending on us. Welcome. I can't do this. It's too much pressure. But I don't want to disappoint my brother either. What should I do? Oh, I can't do this. Maybe we should help her a little bit later on. Alright. I know there's a quest here, but I want to avoid it a little bit. It looks like the more farmland has cropped up around the Lodina Highway. I'm really gonna get a closer look at this year's bountiful harvest. But all will get set if I do that. I should just come back another time.
You're not planning on going to the outskirts of town, are you?
Olga! Don't startle me like that. Of course I'm not planning on going there.
Just be quick and then hurry back to the palace, alright?
Yeah. It's like she knows.
How are you?
Ah, Consul Darius, are you out here relaxing again instead of working? I will relax inside the palace if a moment's rest could be found there. What brings you to the capital, my lady? Your last visit was rather recent. As your ally in relaxation, should I be concerned about you? Oh, please, don't worry. I have High Priestess Olga's permission this time. Ah, as I recall, you have an audience with Her Majesty today. The new queen had a rather unique upbringing. She has been studying abroad ever since she was a child. In my opinion, she's just as wise as Queen Elaine. I think she can relax now, knowing her successor is so capable. Is that so? I can't wait to meet her. Oh yes, your meeting. Who would have thought that you would reunite like this? Ah, I'm just thinking out loud for myself. You had best be on your way. You don't want to be late for your audience. Curious. And reunion. So, I already know who this queen is. But do we know who that queen is? That's the question.
Yeah.
Will we be stopped at every exit? We are not. There are many craftsmen and artisans in this area. They are mostly grumpy old men though, and not very interesting either. Gerald is an exception however. He knows a lot. I'm always excited to hear one of his stories. Ooh, cool. Okay, we don't see any markers here. But it doesn't mean there's anything nice, not nice anything to... God damn, Craven. Like I said, that doesn't mean there is nothing nice to be found here, so we gotta talk to everyone. We gotta learn all there is out there. In ancient times of yore, all that existed on the Earth's surface was the Great Tree of Origins. As time passed, a multitude of species were birthed and guided to the surface by the giant tree. The giant tree has blessed us with knowledge, essence, and culture. The prosperity we enjoy today was made possible by the guidance of the Great Tree. Alright, same text we had already. Okay, let's wait at that, because I think I recognize one of them. So much to explore. Yee. Oh, my father is useless. It's been 3 years since he last crafted any essence equipment. He always says he'll work, but then he never follows through. The only thing he finishes is whatever drink he's holding in his hand. Father, you should be ashamed of yourself. Maybe. But I do like this forge, though. I'm gonna make a mental note of this, because if we can get to this place, this is an ancient forge. Maybe we can get some new firestones here? Maybe even bring the entire forge to the village? Just thinking out loudly here. There's a lot of crystals here. Oh, I'm sorry. My husband is away right now. You're not a merchant? Oh, I'm sorry. How presumptuous of me. My husband is a crafter of essence equipment, but he wanders off all the time. He can be a real pain sometimes. I'm relieved that you've come today, Priestess. My husband is on the flood control duty. Can you grant him the Great Tree's protection? Ah, I knew I recognized this one. Ah, Lady Dana, what brings you here? I'm just taking a little side trip. Are you two here on part of your training? Yes, our asceticism dictates that we offer ourselves in service of others. Today, we are using essence to heal the sick and divination to see that which must be done. And using the leaves of the great tree in a damn, a lot of hard words today. Devotional ceremony to provide protection. You've already learned those techniques? Sienna might have had a little trouble with them. Please be sure to guide her as needed. I'm grateful for your encouragement. Thank you, Maiden. It has been 3 years since Lady Olga became the High Priestess. I've been training since then too. Someday I will become a fine priestess worthy of assisting Lady Olga. Yes, I must attend to my duties and show everyone that my nickname, Chetty Sienna, is inaccurate. It is not, but we let her slide for now. She's just in training, so she can. It's like my disease never existed at all. Thank you so much, Priestess. I am grateful for the Great Tree's blessing. Oh, it's no trouble at all, really.
Thank you.
Welcome to Bolado Monastery. All manner of ceremonial proceedings are performed here. Naturally, we have a lot of visitors too. I don't have any business at the monastery. Alright. So that's the extent of what we can explore on this side.
Look, it's the Maiden!
Maiden! We haven't seen you in forever! Oh, hello, Mia. Hello, Sia. You two are full of energy, as always.
Of course we are! But Maiden, you don't have to talk to us like we're one person, you know.
Well, some twins, when they, let us say, are together a lot, they do become kind of one person sometimes. Really, they do. They finish each other's sentences, they stand in for one another. We're lucky they both have different colors of hair, so that way we can pick them apart.
We're twins, yeah, but I'm the big sister. And I'm not a doofus like Sia.
Aw, Mia! You two never change.
Anyway, enough talking. Let's play, Maiden! You see, I've actually been practicing how to use essence. And I've gotten way better at it.
Maiden, could you maybe recommend me another book? The last one you told me about was really interesting. I'm glad you liked it, but I'm sorry. I actually don't have much free time right now.
Huh? But you always play with us. Okay, I guess. You're the Wandering Maiden after all. You'll get in trouble if you keep slacking off.
Mia, that's rude!
That one little added word means a lot. Keep. Yes.
She's right, though. I can imagine how furious Olga would be if I slacked off today. We'll play next time, I promise. As much as you want, okay?
Okay, it's a promise.
We'll be waiting.
Yeah, establishing some side characters that's important to her, so we feel a bit more about our character as Dana. Mia's really clever, and she can figure out how to do almost anything. She wants to be just like you, so she's been practicing using essence. Even though we're twins, sometimes I can't keep up with her. Maybe you start practicing too. Only if you really want to. Enemies of the Great Tree stir up essence secretly. My grandma taught me that song. Sing while you're using essence and you lift rocks like they're pebbles. I'm gonna be a better essence user than you someday, my lady. Well, have at it. We can always use a better fighter. Ooh, time to do some shopping. The bazaar is full of so many exotic items, it's hard to choose which to buy. I hope I don't spend too much money this time. You can buy food and wares at the bargain in the bazaar. I wonder what I should prepare for lunch today. I have to make sure I cook something that both Mia and Sia will enjoy. Ah, it's the caretaker of Mia and Sia. Damn, Mustang Company! They've done it again. They already have commemorative items on display for the new Queen's coronation. Mustang's got his own information network that lets him accurately predict which items will sell before the market decides. I was so sure that All Out Company would come out on top this time, but damn, he's just so damn good. It's been a couple of years since the new Maiden was selected. I hear she still wanders around the capital like she always does. I wonder what the new Queen's like. Her Majesty Queen Elaine assumed the throne at the tender age of 16. The following year we were struck by a severe famine, the likes of which we'd never seen in 200 years. In response, Her Majesty made the palace food reserve available to the public, saving everyone. Since then, Queen Elaine has been loved and adored by every citizen of Eternia. Of course, she did what a ruler needed to do. She took care of her people at the expense of everything she had. Like I said, it's what a ruler should do, so yeah, of course she's beloved. First we receive a new maiden, and now a new queen has been crowned. How wonderful, how magnificent! The maiden and the queen are the wheels that drive Eternia. Onwards to a new, brave future. Let's see how far we can go before we stop on this side. Ah, Maiden of the Great Tree, what brings you here? This is the back road to the Eastern Highway. It's usually very quiet around here. My partner is stationed outside, but he always complains how bored he is. I'm sure he will be pleased to meet you. Okay, so we should be able to see that at least. The door is locked tight. Alright. I'm so bored. We're supposed to be the elite guards of the kingdom. Our skills are going to get rusty if we keep securing these back roads every day. Still, I guess it's good that times are so peaceful. He doesn't know he's talking to me. The outskirts are up ahead. I shouldn't wander too far. Yeah, or else we get scolded again in our head by Olga. You don't want that. Almost done down here. Doing good. Yeah, the dry meat goes great with this wine. I like the shop. I always find something new here. Trace my life needs a kind of stimulation every now and then. Yeah, he's drunk. Welcome. How may I help you today? Mustang & Co. has the finest and widest selection of goods in the whole capital. If you plan to shop, plan a visit to Mustang & Company. I heard that our new queen will be crowned soon. Mustang Company has prepared several items commemorating this historic event. Would you like to buy some for your family? I guarantee they'll love them.
Oh dear.
Orlet, you were too much about trying to hook the sale right in front of you. To run a business, you need to focus on your future profits, not just the immediate profit. Ah, I already know that. Don't treat me like an amateur, Mustang. We can let all the freaks of nature like you who makes perfect business decisions.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Coming from a second most successful business owner in capital, I'm gladly take that compliment. Pompous. Aegis is one of the leading cities in the land. A lot of travelers get lost coming here. Where I did that? Maybe it's my age, but I feel like my essence is getting weaker. What are you talking about? You're not old enough to be talking like that. Now quit joking around and buy one of my special spices. I think I'll take whichever one is most nourishing. Still, you can't deny I'm getting old. Ah, hello, Lady Dana. I haven't seen you in ages. My. Are you eating properly? It must be difficult working as hard as you with a body that small. If only we had to fetch you more when you were younger. No, don't worry about me. You always fed me plenty when I was little. I think I was just destined to be smaller than most. There is an aquatic species of saurian in the south known as the granza. Rumor has it you can grow taller by drinking the milk it produces. Shall I fetch some for you? Sure, why not? I'll get right on it. She knows just what to say every single time. Yes. Oh, beauty city of Aegis, pearl of the western sea, shining blue, a capital city filled with the fragrance of the wind of origins. And the maiden dances in the eternal world of antiquity. He's reciting the founding of Eternia. This bard is quite skilled. Speaking of the princess, I heard she was very ill when she was a young girl. I heard she almost died of her illness too, but it never been confirmed publicly for political reasons. That might be why she is not well known as she should be. Maybe? Ah, jeez. Business is booming today too. Hey girl, do you know that every part of the world is having a peaceful time? Some nations out there in the countryside are still at war with each other. Knowing that, don't you think the Eternians are taking things for granted a little bit too much? Probably. Oh, welcome. If you're looking for goods, look no farther than us. Interest in some fresh fish? We catch it every morning. Today, we even got Oceanus meat. Buy now, or you're gonna miss out. Delivery. We got a lot of shipments today. Let's work hard, people. The toll highway is bustling with activity. It's a good thing, except wild saurians have been appearing in this area all year long. I just hope the travelers using the road are being careful. Alright, so we got all the sections closed off. We only have one thing to do. The last two people we haven't talked to in front of the door. Doing good. Ah, Maiden of the Great Tree. Hey, Maiden, long time no see. It's been a while, hasn't it? What are you doing here, Restel? He's insisting that you be allowed inside to watch his father while he's on duty. Restel, you know how much you look up to the guards, but your father in particular, but please understand. Your father must focus on guarding the royal palace. Your presence would be only distracting him from his duty. But I'm not a kid anymore. I'll just watch him from a distance, I promise. I won't get in your way. Still the same as ever, I see. I'm gonna become a guard just like my father and protect the capital. I haven't forgotten that promise of yours.
Yes!
That's right. Restel is like an endearing kid brother to us. It's hard for us to say no to someone so enthusiastic. Another character we need to ingrain in our mind as, yes, these ones are important to Dana's story, so let's do that. There's one big stone. This stupa was built to enhance the output of essence being utilized by the kingdom. I have to pass through here in order to reach the palace. Well, at least he's trying his best. Oh, Maiden. No issues with the essence cycle to report today. I was rather late last night. I think I'll let our young, dependable upstarts handle things today. Beautiful. I don't understand Odo's instruction. I suspect he's completely disregarding the basic theories of essence. I mean, just look at these instructions. According to my gut? What the hell is this nonsense? I worked at Baja Tower, the top research facility in the kingdom. One day, I will show Odo the best modern practices for conducting research. Hey, don't disregard the gut feeling. It has saved my life more than often enough. In games.
Isn't this the Maiden?
Oh, my lady. Welcome, welcome. I've already been briefed on why you are here today. Please, please, right this way. You mustn't keep the Queen waiting. It's been a while since I last saw you, Lady Dana. Simply walk across the aerial corridor to get to the royal palace. Please mind the stairs as you make your approach. Yes, it might be windy. The palace has been somewhat chaotic since Queen Elaine decided to abdicate. Perhaps it's because she ruled for so long, but everyone loves Her Majesty clearly. But the princess is just as wonderful as the Queen. You must work hard to support her. Yeah, but when there's always a new ruler in a country, they need to prove themselves to their subject that they are A, capable, and being respectful towards the rest of the country, so yeah.
Alright, let's go.
It's an uphill battle, but can be very rewarding if done successfully. Hey, come take a look. Elegant and splendid, with a beautiful view. The area corridor of the royal palace has been subject of many songs. Seeing the real thing is a whole other experience. It truly is. How odd. Consul Darius should have returned by now. Did he forget about the Queen's coronation ceremony? I swear, he's way too laid back. My son says he wants to be a government official in the future. That's why we're here, to see the palace. I heard a new queen is being coronated. Maybe we'll get a good look at her today. Only if you're lucky. I love flowers. They grow more beautiful as you take care of them. They're blooming especially well this year. I need to make sure the coronation ceremony is filled with beautiful flowers. Oh, I definitely know whose father that is.
Maiden.
Ah, it's you. Your Eminence, please, right this way. It's been a while, Dran. You're wandering about unoccupied as usual. I'm sure High Priestess Olga is beside herself with restless worry. Olga's already here? Yes, she's inside waiting for you. She asked me to allow you inside. Shall I have the gate open? No, we're done. We really talked to everyone in town. I made sure of that. Yes, could you please open the gate? As you wish. Lady Dana, Maiden of the Great Tree, has arrived. Open the gate. Please go on ahead. An escort will accompany you. Thank you very much.
Her Majesty Queen Elaine has been informed of your arrival. Please, wait for her in the audience chamber.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Finally gonna meet the Queen.
Rumors have been circulating in the capital. The identity of the princess who will become the new queen has been kept secret. Supposedly, she was raised outside the palace.
I also heard that she was very sickly as a child, teetering on the edge of life and death.
Is that so?
Yes, for a member of the royal family, her background is most strange.
I'm sure she would take offense at being called strange by the likes of you.
I'm sure she would.
Oh, that's mean.
Still, I wonder what she's like.
Excuse me? Your Eminence, a High Priestess, I do beg your pardon. The Princess wishes to meet you before your audience with the Queen.
Really?
Forgive my intrusion. Lady Dana, Maiden of the Great Tree, and High Priestess Olga, thank you for coming.
Thank you for seeing us, Your Highness. We're honored. Wait, what?
They're surprised, definitely.
It's been a while since we've seen each other, hasn't it?
It is. I think it's one of the 3 girls that were picked to be the potential new... what's the name of it? The Wandering Priestess. So yes. But she went back to the capital after Dana was picked, so now we know where she was headed for and why she had to come back.
Sarai?
Yes.
What on earth? What are you doing here? Where's the princess?
I am the Princess, Dana. Next in line to become the Queen of Eternia.
Yes.
What? Really?
That sounded a little bit more like, really? Are you sure about that?
Yes, my dear friends. I am so happy to see you again.
Adol.
You're up early, Adol. Just eager to see you. No. Keep talking about that dream. It has to mean something that big. Because the texts we are getting each time after the dreams are more being centric about the fact that we've told them about it. So I'm gonna stick to my guns and hopefully something will happen eventually. Did you dream about Dana again? As far as I can tell, that temple appears to be completely uninhabited. Is it possible that you're dreaming of past events? Perhaps. I don't know, but I'm thinking I am. It's hard to believe something as strange as that could happen. Are you still sleepy, Sahad? Oversleeping is unhealthy. Indeed, I'll wake him up. Yeah, I think she just hit him with one of her coconuts. Perhaps we should start getting ready now. I guess so too. Nearby event points has been marked on the map.
Now, go ahead!
Yes. Well, he says go ahead, but it's been a while since we had a raid, so there might be one incoming one of these episodes, but not today. For now, we're gonna leave the episode right here, and we'll be back next time, and we're gonna explore more of this area, because we've been dreaming about this building below here, at least I think we are, and I want to explore them as well as the persons that we are right now, as Adol and the party, so hopefully that will be next time, but until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time, bye bye.